Now, whatever you do, don't push this button.
I am Groot.
Uh-huh.
I am Groot.
That's right.
I am Groot.
No! No, that's the button that will kill everyone!
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Vontae the First, back again for another video, man. You guys already know we do at My Hero Academia every Thursdays. Right now it's the nighttime, so the lighting might be a little off, but it shouldn't be bad, you know what I'm saying? Last chapter, I guess we got the finale to the Toga versus Ochako battle. Ochako pretty much got through to Toga finally. You know, she told her, like, you got a nice smile, complimenting her, something that a lot of people have never done, or literally no one has ever done to her, because everybody, you know, mistreated her because of her quirk, and they called her a monster because she ingests blood and all that kind of stuff, and nobody really was willing to understand that, which is something that I said in the last chapter that I kind of wish that Horikoshi really got into. Like, he's gotten into it, but like, I feel like it would have been dope if we really focused on, you know, the misfortune that a lot of these characters had, you know, growing up in their upbringing. We've got it from the league for the most part, but like, if we spent just a little bit more time on it to really go in depth on stuff like this, like for Toga, for example, we're learning more and more in these recent chapters rather than us knowing all of this before. I understand it's more so in Ochako's lens, like in her eyes, her POV, so it works pretty well now. But like, I just feel like if Horikoshi really would have got deep into that, like what he did with Shigaraki, for example, and just did it with more villains and stuff, I think it would have been way more, you know, fucking compelling. It already is compelling, but I just wish he would have focused on it a little bit more so that our heroes, our current heroes, you know, the students can really feel it, because it's not their fault because they weren't born. They like, Ochako wasn't there when Toga was a kid to save her, you know what I'm saying? So like, that's why the imagery of showing both of them as kids and shit like that works, because like, if she, you know, maybe if she was there, she probably would have told her that years ago, but the fact that she wasn't there and she wasn't a hero and no other heroes or people try to help her, then, you know, in reality, this is what happens, you know. And I'm excited to get into this chapter though. I am very excited. I've seen people talk about it. Like, I've seen people saying, damn, you know, like all the discourse about this chapter, I don't even know if it's good or bad. I just seen people saying that, wow, there's a lot of discourse about this. I seen somebody in the Discord saying that. So let's just get into it, man. Chapter 395, Beyond Happiness. All right. Okay, what is this? I can't really tell. Oh, is that Endeavor? He fucked up. Yeah, he is fucked up. I think that's Endeavor, right? He's all burnt up, you know. Twice vanished. Okay, so yeah, twice. So yeah. Ochako defeats Toga, so the Twice clones are gone now, which is a big thing because the Twice clones is crazy. I mean, we've been knew this from Hawks. That's the reason why he killed Twice in the first place, and then now here we are with Toga being defeated. Now we're good. Look at that Twice clone reaching out for it. Was that Ida right there? This battle, man, I can't wait to see what they do in the anime. I would hope that they really hone in on Horikoshi's art, because Horikoshi is really good at art. I say this every chapter. That's like one of the most positive things that I can ever say for Horikoshi, that ain't nobody really rocking, like, ain't nobody can really box with him when it comes to art. A lot of times there's people that can, but like, he toe to toe, he's him. Anyway, let me continue. I listen to music that fits the scene as I draw. Music always comes in handy. That's what his author notes was. I mean, a lot of people, they be listening to their music for any scene, any mood or whatever. Shit, sometimes even when I first started doing reactions, I was listening to music that fit the tone of the shit too. And also so I didn't hear my own voice, because at the time I was like, but obviously I don't need no headphones no more, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, let me continue. That boy Hawks, no wings on right now. He was getting sliced up by one of them Twice clones. I love that though, because I mean, like I said, he was the one that killed Twice, so like, the image, like actually seeing this right here, this panel right here is pretty tough. That's a tough panel right there. That's tough. Yeah. Bubagawa. Why can't Jin Bubagawa. I don't know why I'm butchering his name twice. Really was a good guy, Himiko Toga. Ah, wow. This is good too. I like this. I like that she told him that, because of her point of view, she's like, yo, y'all killed him. Like, yo, they ain't trying to help somebody like him that was sick and all this stuff. But coming from the person that killed him, he has no reason to tell her that, because in her point of view, Twice is like a big op. Like, he would be somebody that you think wouldn't give a single fuck, because he was a double agent, and then he tricked y'all, betrayed y'all, and all this shit, and then boom. But the fact that he's saying that is like, why would, you know, if he didn't mean it, why would he say it? Like, you know what I mean? This knife allows me to become the people I love, but I filled it with anger and hatred. Yeah. To create a world that's easier to live in. Damn, Ochako on the ground. Toga, she, you know what I'm saying? She ain't got the clothes on, because, you know, that's how that goes. She's looking into the distance. This is the price of using transform to access other people's quirk. It hurts. Zero gravity propagated all across the battlefield and ensured that the heroes had safe landings. So Ochako-chan, you didn't stop using it until you knew that everyone would be okay. Right. In the end, no matter what, you refuse to drop anyone. It's cold. That's so interesting too. I'm sorry, I keep kind of like stopping my reading, but that's dope because like you see Toga, when she used Otako's quirk, you know what I'm saying, she killed all of them people. They all splattered on the ground, all of them, you know what I'm saying? But in this case, Ochako, she saved everybody and made them land safely. Just showing the, I guess you could say the juxtaposition or the dichotomy, you know, with these two characters. So that's dope. It's cold. I've lost too much blood. I can't move. It feels like my brain's disconnected from my body. Damn. But I have to get up, and I still need to. Yeah, Ochako, she is down and out. I'll give you my blood for the rest of my life. And that's something that she said. Is she gonna give her blood? Maybe. That would be interesting, right? You really think I'm cute? I had to tell you that you have a beautiful smile. So just think about all the words you said to her. Oh, this is really... Hold on, let me kind of slow down a bit, though. These panels. See the helicopters here, her look up at the helicopter. Look at this art. Look at that. Look at Toga's hair. That shit look fire. Cutest girl in the world. You lost too much blood. You kept moving even after I stabbed you. Ochako-chan, the League of Villains, what's she about to say, wants to destroy everything and create a new world in this place. That world will be much easier for me to live in. Right, and she just said that, like, I use, you know, me using my knife, me using, you know, my, I guess you could say her cravings for blood and all this kind of shit. She used her stress from how people reacted to her and just started to kill people to make the world a lot easier, which makes sense. Obviously, it's fucking tapped and it's crazy, but like, it makes sense. You eliminate most of your problems. I'm not saying everybody in the world, you shouldn't do that shit. It's fucked up. It's fucking crazy, but I mean, it comes from somewhere. It's not like she's just doing this shit because she's fucking crazy. I mean, she's crazy, but not for no reason. Is the point. Just think about the League. Is she bleeding? But oh shit, is she ingesting her blood? Oh fuck. Your words made me really happy, but even though I said it was a battle for survival. Huh? I can't stand the thought of losing you like this. Huh. These feelings are genuine. What is she doing? So I'm giving you all of my blood. Oh, okay. Wow. It's warm. What? Wait, if you do this, oh, she gonna die? I mean, obviously, but I didn't really like think about it like that. I was just thinking like, oh, I'm just gonna give you my blood. But yeah, when I was on the brink of death, Jin saved me by doing this. Since Jin and his quirk are gone now, I became you. When I become someone I love, I can use their quirk, but my blood also becomes their blood. You could have, no, don't. If you captured me, I'll close the wound. Would you really have given me blood for the rest of our life? You couldn't just capture the villain, Ochako-chan. You could have just killed the deviant. It would have been okay for a hero to do those things. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, I'm like, I know Ochako's not gonna try to kill Toga. She'll probably rather capture her, put her in prison, and the whole blood thing. Like, yeah, she'll probably give her blood. That's what I was saying. Like, meet her, maybe here and there. Like, hey, you want some blood? You know what I'm saying? At least give her some. You feel me? I mean, she's a criminal, but that would just be their personal thing, you know. But you were concerned about me, even though you didn't need to be. Even though I stabbed your friends, even though I stabbed you. You're weird, Ochako-chan. That's funny. I ain't gonna lie, this writing is really unique here. I'm not gonna lie to you, because all these people was calling Toga weird, and then here she goes, she's able to call somebody else weird. So she finally gets to live a very normal experience right now. That shit's pretty dope. I like that. I like that. Ochako is the one that see her for who she is, rather than trying to, you know, scrutinize and talk shit about her like other people did. And then she gives back by saying like, hey, you weird. That's interesting. Right back at you. Doing this is, I live my life the way I want to. I won't let anyone capture me, not even if things turn out the way you said. I'm sorry I stabbed you. I'm sorry I yelled at you. I really am. Toya burned down my childhood home for me. It was a normal home full of horrible things. I tried to pretend it had never existed. Doing that made me happy, but that place was still there inside my heart. Right. Otako-chan, you didn't pretend that everything was fine. It's painful for me to face, but I'm glad that you reached out to me. This heart of mine feels so much lighter. Maybe there's no way to avoid a battle, but I can't ignore what I saw deep inside. I love that. Going back to Deku. See, this whole situation makes the Deku and Shigaraki situation even more. I'm anticipating it more. Horikoshi's back in his bag right here. I'm not gonna lie, because for like this past arc, he's been having like some highs here, but then a lot of stuff has been like lows or mid, but he had some highs. But like now with this, I was saying how this was all of a displacement last week and all this shit, and I still kind of believe that, kind of, but he's making up for it with this shit right here, man. Thank you for all of this, Ochako. Damn, this art, Ochako-chan. Thank you for making me so happy. I wanted to become so many people. I drank blood from people I envied and the ones I loved the most. Himiko-chan. That's me. What if I had found love sooner? A love that made me want to give blood instead of drinking other people's blood. Huh. If I had met someone who I could love like that, it would have been much easier to live in this world. Right. Her parents didn't even give her that. Or nothing like that. You know, nobody did. So that's my whole point earlier when I first started the chapter, or even before I started reading, I said how, like, the hero is like, somebody like Ochako, if she was there back then, even if she wasn't a hero yet, if she was there back then and was able to tell her this, because I think that would have been maybe, well, I can't say that because Ochako still found her pretty weird, but I'm just saying that, like, if somebody like her or something like that would have happened back then, she wouldn't turn out the way that she is now. It's just one of those things, and that's something that I like that Horikoshi spends time on, but I just feel like he should have spent more time on that throughout the story a little bit more for different characters. He only did it for like a select few. Her, Shigaraki, you get my point. So I wish he would have done it a little bit more though, sharing her feelings. But even so, I'm Himiko Toga, and I live exactly how I wanted to, which is dope. That's been her whole thing. Like, I want to live my life the way I want to live it, even though she did admit that, well, I did make mistakes by like pretty much fucking up other people and killing people and shit. When she was like, well, I didn't really need to do that. I just needed to find some kind of connection with somebody, and then I could have lived pretty well. But nobody gave her a chance, so that's why she felt like, well, shit, in League of Villains, that's what we do. We kill people to make our world easier. Had she found out or found somebody that, you know, that helped her and didn't, you know, and that prevented all that kind of craziness, this shit wouldn't have happened. I have the cutest smile in the world, and I'm a normal girl. Break next week. So she really about to die, huh? Interesting. She gonna use all her blood. Wow. Hey, man. Matter of fact, this is, you know what else is dope, and that's a callback? Didn't Twice said the same shit. He said, like, yo, like, you know, I'm sorry I keep making these mistakes, bringing these people into the League of Villains, and then people end up dying or whatever happened, like, with Twice, and then, like, with Overhaul, I mean, not Twice, Hawks and Overhaul, and then he said, like, you know, my life's not a misfortune. You can't tell me how I live my life. I'm living my life doing what I gotta do, helping my friends. Toga did the same thing here. Damn. I wonder if Horikoshi gonna really go through with this. I mean, it seems like it. You know? I'm just thinking, like, if he doesn't, I honestly wouldn't be that mad at it, because I originally thought that she would still, like, have her locked up and all this shit. But at the same time, Toga says she don't want this help. She just want to, like, I don't even want to get captured. Fuck that. I'm not getting captured. And same thing with Shigaraki. We seen like some chapters back when him and Deku was about to start their final round. He was like, yo, I don't need to be saved. I don't want that. The fuck? I've done all the shit that I've done on my own accord. What the fuck do I need help for? Why would I need saving? I don't want that. Yes, maybe there's a little part of me that does, but honestly, nah. Same thing with Toga. She even said in this chapter something similar, like how Dabi burnt down her childhood house and all this stuff, and she said like, you know, I love that he did it, but still that house is still in my heart a little bit. Like, there's still things there deep within these characters. However, as they grew and grew and grew, they turned into something different, you know, but they still got that inside of them. Just like in real life, all people have different emotions that they keep inside of them, despite it being a very minuscule part. It's still a part, you feel me? So obviously we've seen it with Shigaraki. Like, he still is excited about heroes and shit. He was like always giving Aizawa compliments from like season 1 and even the recent season 6 and shit, and you know, all that kind of stuff. So it's dope to see that like these characters, they do keep certain things within them. Now this makes me really interested to see what Shigaraki and Deku's situation is. And now, actually, I'm even more positive that it's going to end the way that I think a lot of us probably would want it to end. Because we all know we don't want him to save him or nothing like that. Like, come on now. Out of all people, Shigaraki, I keep saying that Shigaraki and Dabi, they just, like, no at this point. No. You know what I'm saying? Like, for Dabi, if you want to, you can't really redeem him, but I guess if he had, like, some kind of, if he, I don't know, like, just have him have a little talk with the family or something, and then he dies. And then for Shigaraki, it's more so like, well, fuck it, like, yeah, let me get my ass out. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But we done it with Toga. This was actually a fire chapter, man. The writing was really good because a lot of stuff was full circle. We wrapped things up nicely with it. A lot of callbacks from Toga, Twice, Hawks, even Ochako, like. That's what I like a lot about this. I like this a lot. This shit was dope. This was a really good chapter. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just wonder if who hating on this and be like, well, why the fuck would Toga do this? Like, come on now, we know why. Cause I seen people, they was tripping about the last chapter, saying like it was cringe or whatever the fuck they was saying about like what the fuck is Horikoshi? Like, he been setting up for this. We all knew that. For Toga specifically, that's why I always was on the fence or the side saying that like she would be the one that would be quote unquote redeemed in some kind of way, which she pretty much is right here. I've been saying that for years because it's been set up for years. Why the fuck would she literally likes Deku, Ochako, Sue and shit. She likes them. These other villains, they don't like them, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's been set up. And we have conversations and dialogue between these characters, and her saying, she's been saying this, the same shit she's been saying in this chapter, the same shit she's been saying. Ochako too. You know what I'm saying? But mostly Toga, you know, for her own inner monologue. But I ain't gonna lie, this chapter is so well, I might damn near give it a 9 out of 10. The writing was actually really fucking good. I think this is gonna be an underrated chapter in my opinion. I don't know how people, I did see a lot, like I did see people say that there was a lot of discourse about it, and I still don't know if people liked or disliked it. I don't know, but this shit was fire. I'm not gonna lie to you. So let me know down below how you guys felt about this chapter, my reaction, all that good stuff. And yeah, see you guys. Well, we got break next week, so ain't gonna be there next week, but we got JJK next week. You know what I'm saying? Anime and the manga, so pull up for that. One Piece should be, wait. No, One Piece on break too. Never mind. So yeah, we're just gonna have JJK Thursdays, you feel me? But hope you guys all have a good one. Please stay safe, stay healthy, stay clean. See you guys all in the next video, and peace.